this team, they're last in fielding percentage in the major leagues. And they've already given away probably 4 or 5 games just with defensive miscues. When you look in the standings, all of a sudden you're 4 or 3 games back of Detroit, or maybe you're leading a wild card right now. It's the routine plays, and you've got to make those plays. The hard ones, you tip your cap sometimes. People take for granted how hard it is to field a ground ball in the big leagues. I mean, it's not like it's one of these fungos where it's nice and controlled to you. So I'm with John. I think this team needs to clean it up all the way around. They know that. It's not for lack of effort. They're really, I think, at a spot now where if you start to put that defense together and you put that good starting pitching, the bullpen has been huge for them. You get all those things working in tandem, and you'll see them start to run off some big streaks.
Anything else, Big John?
Yeah, also one little sidelight. I know I'm not the first, certainly won't be the last to weigh in on the Johnny B. Good Manziel, bandwagon here. But if you ask me, Johnny Manziel reminds me, and I've been an old hat NFL fan for the longest. He reminds me of when Joe Willie Namath came up, he had so much hype, but he had so much talent. That he brought obviously brought the Jets to winning Super Bowl III.
Sure.
And Sonny Werblin, who at that time owned the Jets, basically told him, "You're a young man. You go on out, see the lights, see the sights, and rub elbows, and make yourself known." And that in turn, man, brought a good vibe to the team and to the league as a whole. And finally, the AFL and the NFL got together and they merged.
And he was a huge factor in that. He really was. And Joe Willie Namath, Broadway Joe, Johnny Football, Johnny Vegas. You can't compare the two, right? And they come from SEC schools. Namath from Alabama, Manziel from Texas A&M. And it's going to be interesting to see, though, once the season starts, Jensen, how much Johnny maybe dials it back a little bit away from the field, because as you and I were talking off the air, when you guys had an All-Star break, you're playing 162 games. If you don't make the All-Star team, you're trying to get away and forget your sport, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to clear the slate mentally. You go through such a grind all the time that you need those days, and you need to not think about it, not see it. We'd always joke, we don't want to watch the All-Star game, we don't want to watch the home run derby. We'll hear about it when we get back. But you talk to all of Johnny's teammates, at least from what I've heard,
right,
there's not a bad word about his work ethic.
Yep.
When it's time to work, he does. So everybody wants to jump on him. He's 21. He's 22 years old. The kid's young, you're expecting all of these things early on. Give him time, let him be a young man, and let him enjoy himself.
Unlike Josh Gordon, he has not failed any tests that would lead him to be suspended from college or the NFL. So I think people should be more worried about what Josh Gordon does off the field as opposed to Johnny Manziel. That's just me, aggressive gambler,
totally
Mr.
agree.
Vegas, Dewey Oxberger. All right, let's move in here and go to Zach in Marion, Ohio. Zach, you're next on All Bets Are Off.
Hey, Kenny, how you guys doing today?
We're good.
Good. Jensen, I didn't know you were going to be on. I'm actually really glad you're on. The second thing I wanted to talk about today, I believe you floated around last year when we were talking about different trade scenarios. But the first thing I want to jump on is Corey Kluber. I know you guys have already touched on that a little bit on the show so far. But when we talk about Justin Masterson becoming an ace of the staff, what we've wanted from him the past few years, I believe Corey Kluber just completely passed him by in the last year and a half, and shows us that we actually do have a legitimate ace. I mean, I haven't been this excited for when a guy takes the hill every night since 2008 when Cliff Lee was, getting 22 wins that year.
Sure.
See, I'm not ready to call him an ace. It was a great month of May,
right,
and his stuff has been electric. I need a bigger sample size. I need to see him do it for 2 or 3 months, because you know this, having pitched in the bigs, Jensen, the book gets out on you,
yep,
all right? They start taking notes. Wow, Jensen Lewis, that's a nasty sinker. What, he's humping it up there at 95, high in the strike zone? All right, make a note of that. And teams adjust to you, and teams are going to do that with Kluber.
Right, and I think it's a little early to say that Kluber is past Masterson.
Yeah.
Let's remember that this is Corey's second, third full season in the big leagues, and I think you're right to a point about that book being out. There's going to be some adjustments made. He's going to have to go through a little bit of a streak and be able to rebound from that. We'll find out if he's really an ace at that point.
Anything else?
To count on what you guys just said a little bit there, last year he was 11-5 with a 3.85 ERA.
Right.
Well, that ERA went up awfully high after he came back from the finger injury. So, yeah,
right,
I mean, I agree. We're starting to see that sample size. But he reminds me a little bit his curveball's not as big, but he throws about 94 and gets a lot of strikeouts. The Matt Morris from the Cardinals, about 10, 12 years ago. Similar speed, similar off-speed type pitches. I just think he's finally put it together. He's figured it out. And let's be honest, defensively, Fangraphs and all that aside, our infield does him no help. We have, the worst range on the infield all the way around the diamond, and that's why I feel he's going to get even better because when, next year when Lindor's gloves up, we get, some better piece on the infield. His stats are even going to be better. Better range. Some of the balls in the holes will be covered. ERA goes lower. WHIP goes lower. All that ties in. But the second thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, real quick.
You brought it up last year, and I went through the 90s just like we all did. We never had that one ace. We had a chance to trade Jarrett Wright for Pedro at one point. We didn't do it. Would you think about trading Salazar? And I'll let you guys go. I know Salazar's under control. I know he's a stud. But I'm worried about him developing his secondary stuff consistently. Would you guys think about making a trade with him being the centerpiece for a pitcher who has 2.5 years under club control, like David Price last year? I think, Jensen, you brought that up last year.
All right.
I'll let you guys go.
Let you handle that since you brought it up last year, Jensen.
I put a package together that's centered around Lindor and Salazar. And we keep talking about in the off seasons, well, when are you going to make that splash? Remember, you have Price this year and you have him next year. Yeah. And I can tell you how you're going to get people in the stands. You want to talk about being excited to come watch a guy pitch every fifth day? Right. That's him. Now, that's a guy that really lengthens your rotation. You have him, you have Kluber, you have Masterson. Well, that's a pretty good three. Match those up against Verlander, Scherzer, Sanchez. We've got ourselves, a ball game there. So I think that it's too early to trade Salazar now with, his struggles. His stock's not very high at this point.
Right.
But I think it can be revisited.
Does a team like the Indians, and Pittsburgh's in the same boat with Polanco, one of their outfielders, they don't want to call him up too soon because they want to control their rights and save some money down the road, the arbitration stuff, and from the business side how that comes into play and everything like that. I think Salazar is too valuable to this team because of how long they can control him, and they're willing to stick with him maybe a little bit longer because if he does figure it out and they control his rights, then they're set for the next 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is.
And I think remember last year, he only made 10, 12 starts.
Right.
That was his sample size. That was his experience. Well, now he's had a chance to fail. And that's what you have to do and develop as a big league guy. I actually disagreed with him going down because I think you need to learn at the big league level. I think you have to make mistakes and learn how to grind through that and adjust because at AAA, it's really not translating too much, at least in my opinion. So, obviously the front office has their reasons for doing it, the development part of it, and then I think also, too, is probably that clock where, hey, if he struggled, then, maybe we can get another year out if we leave him down there for a little bit.
All right, Jensen Lewis, we appreciate the time. Know you got to run. Always a pleasure, my friend. We'll do it again here in the near future, all right?
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, if you're on the phone line, stay there. We're going to get to you plenty of time. I've got you till 6:30 today, filling in for Bruce Drennan. Don't forget, coming up in a little bit, Lonnie Baseball. Lonnie Chisenhall, we're going to talk some Tribe with him. We're also going to talk some Cavaliers basketball. They're looking for a coach, and they've got to decide on who they want to pick number 1 overall. Sam Amico is going to join us to fill us in on what he's hearing about both of those. So a jam-packed show all the way through until 6:30 here on All Bets Are Off on Sports Time Ohio.